Hi guys, it's Maaike. Today I'm back with a square card box, I called it, but you can put anything in it. It's 6.5 inches square and 2 inch high, and I use these new blocks I found at Action, but you can use any 12 by 12 paper that you have, of course. And there's 2 of each. It's not double-sided paper like usually, but one of the sheets is foiled and the other one isn't. So you can see 6.5 inches, which is 16.5 centimeters. I'm also showing that, and it's 2 inches, which is 5 centimeters. I don't make square cards, but I think most square cards people make is 15 by 15, so 6 by 6 inches. So I made it a little bit bigger, but I have no idea if the envelope will fit, because again, I don't make them. See, it's a shame it's not double-sided, but yeah, nothing I can change. I could stamp it, but yeah, it's pretty foiled, and I think they only had these 2, but yeah, I'm just noticing there's a kind of a strange line in there, but there might be more in this series. But as I said, you might have lots of 12 by 12 paper. It needs to be quite sturdy, and I like these from Craft Sensations because they make great boxes. And I'm just flicking through it to show you. This is the ones I will use, and I already found ribbon that kind of matches. So. And the blue one is a bit Moorish or Moroccan tile style kind of paper, I think. I like it. Some have lots of foil, so maybe a bit too much on the big box, but you know, you can do what you want. I don't mind. And yeah, you need a piece of paper for the box I'm making today that is 10.5 by 10.5 inches. On my blog there's a pattern where I show you can make the box a little bit higher and a little bit smaller, so 6 by 3 inches, and then you don't waste any paper. You don't have scraps at all. And on my blog there's also a pattern for a 1 inch high box, which is actually what initiated this. I designed it for the gift shop where I work, so we can gift wrap handmade jewelry, necklaces in this case. And well, yeah, I'm just cutting the paper. I'm cutting it 2 at a time. Sometimes they get stuck together because it's in a block. That little glued thing keeps them together, and it makes it even easier to cut them. But yeah, you can do them one by one, but just to save some time in the video, I thought I'll do it now. And I'm sorry, it's a really big piece of paper. It's hard to get it on screen. I'm starting with a not foiled one, and you know, I'm rotating it. It doesn't matter which side is up, I think. For the bottom you need that little shim that you just cut off or scrap as a shim, to put it on the side, so it just shifts the 2 inch mark just a little bit and it makes the box fit better. And you score at 2 and 8.5, or just 2 on each side. You can rotate it 4 times and score 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. It's easier to remember, I guess. And I had to score it a few times because this paper is so thick. I don't want to press too hard and go through it. You need a bit of a score line just to make sure you can fold it. So I'd rather do it twice than once too heavy-handed. So for the top you don't need the shim, and you just score at 2 and 8.5. Or 2, 2, 2, 2. I can't make it any easier. So I'm just checking if the score lines are deep enough. And then you fold and reinforce by burnishing the score lines. And you have to cut a few notches. I show that in a pattern on my blog as well. I also included it at the end of the video, and you can pause it if you like. It's not really up to scale, but you get the idea. See, that one still wasn't scored completely through and through. So as usual, I will start putting the bottom together and then fold the top around it, so I know it fits, but it doesn't matter which one you notch first, of course. And I found it a bit hard to cut straight on such a long strip, but you can always tidy up your ends if they stick out a little bit. So choose your front if you put in a thumb notch, and make sure it's in the middle-ish. It's just a circle punch that I use half of it. See, this is where, yeah, I didn't go straight. That's okay. Then I'm checking my hot glue gun. Sorry about that. It is not completely warm yet. And I got a new one again because the yellow one didn't get hot enough for my liking. But this one leaks a bit. So you just put some glue on it and then you line up the corners. I mean, it's the same as usual, just a different size box. It's a bit hard to get it in frame again, so I'm sorry about that. You know, you get the idea, I'm sure. So that's the bottom made already. And here's a Christmas card that I got. And that's just, you know, the right size. It's not a handmade one, but I thought that's the only square one that I have at the moment. I made it 2-inch high because if you put lots of embellishments or layers on it, you know, you might want to fit a few cards of them in there if you gift them or if you keep them. And again, you can choose your paper to match the cards that you put inside. So say if you were to gift cards with floral stamps or coloring, you can, you know, use this one, or Christmas paper if you put Christmas cards in it, or, you know, balloon paper. And I'm sorry, my glue gun just ran out. You know, you get the idea. You can match your insides with the outsides really easily. So there's my box made with the thumb notch, and you can open it and here's the not enough glue. So I went to get one, and I use pretty ribbon that matches the foiling and the leaves. But you can always decorate it if you go with die cut flowers or felt flowers or other embellishments that you have, of course. It doesn't really matter what you put it on it. It's about making the box. So again, the pattern is on the end of the video if you want to pause it and see the sizes, or you can download it from my blog. So thank you for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.